until they get older and they become hermits. Board games, like Amethyst had suggested, going out and using like outside materials, like stuff from nature to make, like, to use for crafts, or like random dancing. Just
we do that even still.
Oh yeah, just put on some music or start singing and do some dancing wherever you are.
Screaming at the top of your lungs to a song is also helpful for stress relief.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. Very much so.
What about you, Amethyst?
Well, I guess I could go back to the list I wrote, which was mostly just for little kids, because that must be a terrible time for some people, because your kid is probably stir-crazy by now.
Yes, they get cabin fever quite easily. To keep them entertained the whole time is a bit much. That's why we're trying to help.
Yep. We get cabin fever pretty easily, too, because we're used to being busy.
Well, there's also the indoor picnic, I was thinking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or outdoor.
Those are always fun.
Well, you could do
an outdoor picnic.
You could do an outdoor picnic, but just in case, let's say you have a curfew or you can't go outside due to reasons, such as not having a yard if you have an apartment, an indoor picnic should suffice. You'll have your TV right there, so you can put on nature sounds,
That'd be
but
awesome.
not have ants, so it's the best of two worlds.
Put like a blanket down.
Yeah.
And just eat with your kids. You'll trick them into having fun, but just eating on the floor. It's amazing. There's also, of course, floor is lava. Very classic. The only problem with this is if you have a ton of delicate stuff, you're screwed.
She tried playing this with me this morning.
She was baking.
But I was making breakfast for the siblings and also taking my vitamins.
To be fair, I didn't tell you to make breakfast. You just kind of wanted to.
I wanted to for everyone. I was trying to be nice.
That is fair.
That's a rare
And that was
thing.
really nice of you. There's also, if you do have a yard and you have a tree and you happen to have some wood, a tree house would be great.
Yes, make that tree house with your kids.
Promising to your kids, being like, back in my day we had tree houses, and then not making your kid a tree house is sort of a jerk move. Please make them a tree house. That'd be cool.
She's calling everybody out right there.
Hell, tree houses are cool. They're nice. They look cool.
How to be a hermit, but also be outside.
Exactly. It's great for definitely not social crabs, social sad hermit crabs.
Outside.
Karaoke. You don't have to be right next to somebody.
Yes.
And singing is also very fun. We have the singing on top of your lungs. It fits with the music theme really well.
Even if you don't have the karaoke app, like a machine, you can put it on YouTube, and there's lots of videos on there with the lyrics, and it's just a karaoke lyric video, and those are really fun.
And then, of course, there's obviously video games. If, let's say, you're all by yourself, you don't have a polycule or a family you're with right now, maybe you're all by yourself in your apartment, that's okay, you can put on some video games.
Yeah.
Get stuck in the virtual world so you don't have to face the fears of the real one.
Yeah, play a game like Plague.
Plague could work, but that has a lot of in-game purchases. Instead, just play Skyrim, and then hang around a lot of skeevers. You'll get a disease eventually
They
from
actually
those.
have a board game.
Plague?
Yeah, Plague Incorporated has a board game.
That is absolutely amazing, and why don't we have it?
Yeah, because I'm kind of sick of it going, hey, you could get the one where you could infect their brains if you pay us money. And I'm like, no!
Another thing is hide and seek with flashlights.
Yes.
If you can't get outside, you can turn the lights off and do that inside with flashlights.
See, we used to play a game when I was a kid called Murder in the Dark, and basically it can be a little dangerous because
Didn't you knock yourself out doing that because you hit a beam under the house?
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically what we would do is it's like tag in the dark, but the person chasing you wears sunglasses and it's played at night.
Nothing could go wrong with that.
Nothing could go wrong with that.
Look,
Everything.
I'm surprised I'm still not permanently injured from the shit
You
we
are.
did.
Us too.
Who said you weren't brain injured?
Yeah.
Burn from your kid.
No one said you didn't have brain damage.
Well, it must be genetic then.
Ooh. Sorry, Selkie. You're the only one who could get damage from that one.
I feel attacked.
You should.
Yeah.
What, Mercury?
One time when I was being homeschooled, I used to play this game, and it's a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit dangerous. There's nothing that could go wrong. So basically, you get this bat and a soccer ball, and you try not to hit the ground with the soccer ball by using a bat.
So it's like,
So
don't
you-
let the balloon touch the floor, but with a soccer ball and a bat.
Yeah, so you
That
throw
sounds
it up
fantastic. I want to play.
in the air, and then you hit it with a bat as hard as you possibly can, and that's the game.
Totally not going to give yourself a concussion.
Whose idea was this?
Mine.
Oh my god.
See,
I
I
used to
like
play
the
that.
I like the idea, but I feel like we could just put the soccer ball down, use the bat, and just hit your neighbors or whoever. Just anybody who's around. Just hit them with a baseball bat. It's great fun when you're not the person.
Have we talked about getting her some anger management classes?
No.
Actually, that could be useful.
Basically, any of those activities can be done with adults as well. Have fun, get creative.
Don't name your kid COVID-19.
Oh, please don't.
Wait, someone did that?
Not yet.
We're just
I'm sure it's
waiting.
getting there.
We're waiting.
You know, I also saw another joke that said everyone's home. Everyone's gonna be home with no sports, and we're now going to have a bunch of babies, and we're going to call them coronials.
Oh God.
Oh,
Ha-ha.
Jesus.
But the thing is, I mean, actually, the name COVID,
My coronial.
the name COVID might actually sound like a great guitar player for a band, like an '80s tribute hair band.
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
And I ran
So far away.
from the virus.
We,
yeah,
We
go ahead.
didn't start the
the
virus.
We
We were
didn't
all-
start the virus.
We were
Yeah.
all singing, also, We Didn't Start the Fire on the way home today.
I sang
And
the actual
we-
lyrics.
We changed it to We Didn't Start the Virus.
Most of us.
So, yeah.
I sang the actual lyrics.
I heard you sing We Didn't Start the Virus, too.
At one point, yes.
See.
I didn't sing along.
Come to the dark side.
No.
Let's go ahead
Let's
and,
hear
Is
it
there
for Billy
cookies there?
Joel. Or Billy Joel to our Irish listeners.
All right. So, basically, take this time, use it as a blessing. I know it's hard. I know there's a lot of really scary shit going on. Don't scare the shit out of your kids.
please.
Or
You know,
yourself.
because everybody else is doing a good enough job with it. Don't feed into, and I know it's serious and it's not to take away from the seriousness of it, but take your precautions, do the things, and live your life.
If someone were looking for this podcast and they were trying to find us, where would they go?
They would find us on Twitter at poly_saturated, on Facebook at polysaturated. They can find us at Patreon, patreon.com/polysaturated. You can hit us up on at email at askus@poly-saturated.com. You can hit us up on the web at poly-saturated.com. Rate and review us on Apple, iTunes, or podcast, whatever the hell it's called now. Because it helps us get up in the rankings, and we really appreciate it. We will be putting up the links for everything that we've mentioned today, the websites and whatnot. Just remember, stay safe, be smart about things. We hope that anybody that does have it, please, you're in our thoughts, and we hope the best for you. Hope for a good recovery and everything. Because we have friends that are waiting for the test results to come back to see if they are positive with it too. So we're hoping the best for them.
There's another. It's important that you try to stay positive, and we, get healing out in the planet and things like that. There's this sound alchemist that I would truly recommend. His name is Jay Schwed. That's Jay, and then last name Schwed. He travels around the world and does sound healing
Oh man, he
and
is
vibrational
amazing.
healing, and he's been doing a free show every morning, and he's encouraging other people to do it as well.
And he uses crystal bowls that are fucking amazing.
And he uses these
It's
crystal
sound.
pyramid things. Like he is truly an amazing guy and person and spirit. And so they travel around and do this, and he's been offering these every morning. And you can find him on Facebook. His name is Jay Schwed.
And we'll be posting a link to that too.
Yeah. And so, yeah, definitely utilize the tools that you have. Do the things that you need to do, and look after each other and yourselves, and stay safe during this time.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Again, we wish everybody that does have it, healing, because I think everybody needs it. Everybody needs to stay calm, try not to panic, quit hoarding stuff, please, because a lot of the medical workers that are out there right now that can't get out and get supplies, they get out and guess what? There's nothing fucking for them. So stop hoarding shit.
Like the elderly that are doing okay, but they still need supplies as well to keep themselves safe within their own home because they're the most at risk.
And it's just general supplies. Like Jay went out the other day, we were out of laundry detergent, we were out of soap, dish soap, and she couldn't fucking find it anywhere. And we were just trying to get our basic supplies.
Yeah.
Because everybody's buying everything. We get it. There's a panic. We get it. Just please stop hoarding stuff because of the fact that other people have needs too. And
think about everybody, not just yourselves.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where we're going to end it on this one. And remember, keeping it polyamorous is...
Keeping it poly real.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
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 Blew up the microphone.